Hey guys, drdecks here. Thanks for coming to our channel, and if you don't mind, don't forget to click that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. Welcome to Gig Harbor, Washington. We're currently at a project that we had completed 10 years ago, and we're doing a little add-on, and we're also doing a little warranty repair. So while we're here, just thought we'd show you guys what we did in the past and some things we did to kind of match up with an existing deck. So most of this deck, it was made out of a failing composite product. I won't say the brand, but it rhymes with Schmecks, and it was failing miserably. So back then we used a product that TimberTech made called XLM, and it was called Desert Bronze. So we pulled all the bad composite and we replaced it with TimberTech XLM Desert Bronze, and then we added on some sections of the deck over here. So most of the deck was existing up to this corner over here, and then we rebuilt the railing along here and from the house out, and then we built these stairs and this landing and these stairs as well. So back then there was no such thing as Cortex plugging, so this must have been about 2012 or so, maybe 2011 when we built this, because the technology that we use now is a little bit different than we did back then. All they had for hidden fasteners was either side screws or angle clips. So we used a combination of those two products to hidden fasten this deck with different clips, angle screws, and 90-degree clips on the outside edges. Nowadays, we'll Cortex it, but they don't even have this color anymore. It's not made. So we have a few deck boards that we have to replace because they're failing, and we'll get into that in a separate video. But really, for this video, I just wanted to show you what we did and how we did it, and that what we did to match what was already existing. All right, let's go up top and take a look at the main deck first. Okay, so I don't remember if this deck stopped at the house or if it actually had this extra section or not. But I remember that I did actually redo this railing. So the main deck was a different product. We pulled it all up, we checked the frame, it was still in good shape because it's all covered. So then we installed new PVC decking, which actually for 10 years old still looks pretty good in my opinion. And then their existing rail system stopped here. So we kept all the old railing in place, and they didn't want to replace this. So I said, okay, so we just want to match it. I'm like, okay, cool. So then that's what we did here is we took and made basically the same tops. I had to go buy a special plugging device because the way that this railing was done, you can see it pretty good right here. It was lagged down, and then wooden plugs were installed and glued in all the corners and anywhere there's a post. So we kind of had to do the same technique. You know, it's a unique install. I probably personally wouldn't do this ever again unless somebody really wanted me to. But it was kind of cool to be able to match it and make it look like it's all cohesive, like the same person built this entire set, right? And then from there, I think at the time they were re-landscaping and they had re-poured the sidewalks and they wanted us to land down there. So then we did a real gradual rise. This rise is pretty low. Normally a standard elevation is 7.5. So we're about 5 inches, 5.5 inch rise. So we have a 5.5 inch rise, which is actually a really nice, low, easy to go up set of stairs. We did that, matched all the cable. We did the stairs, we did the landing, we matched all the cable and everything, and then installed the same XLM on the frame so that it all matches. Unfortunately, we had a few boards that have aged differently and they've kind of turned a chalky white, and that's what we're doing today is pulling those off and replacing those. For me, we still did a surface border around the edges, and we did that on the main deck and on the landing. The fascia was kind of unique as well, so let's go take a look at that. So the fascia boards are basically white wood that have been painted, and then I think these on the outside of the deck here are cedar. I use cedar because it's a little bit better withstanding for the rain because this is out in the elements. And then we put some flashing up here because of the way that we had to do this detail. There's actually these clips that hang up underneath here that screw into the frame, and they screw up into the bottom of the deck board. And then, so we had to let this fascia hang low so that we use this flashing to kind of cover all that up so you don't see it. Then that was painted and it all matches. Usually I do a little bit different fascia detail now than I did back then, but again, I was matching an existing deck. I wasn't coming up with my own ideas on this one. I was just trying to make it look like the rest of the project. So the stairs match the other side of the deck, which were pre-existing stairs. The fascia matches, this side of the fascia matches the rest of the deck, because that was how that was done as well. So there you go. So basically that's what we did on this project. Just back to do a little tweak, a little maintenance, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching and coming to our channel. Have a great day.